Hey guys, my name is Mark. I'm here today with Urban Journal presenting ILoveStreetWear, aka IList. Today I'm going to be meeting up with B0tchh. He owns Gun Club, real fashion head. Can't wait to chop it out with him. Let's go. Hi guys, it's MD. I'm here today, another episode of IList. I'm here today with B0tchh from Gun Club.
You already know, GC in the building, let's get it.
How you doing today, bro?
Easy, man. It's an early start, but you know, we're here.
Nah, I like to hear it, bro. So obviously we're here today. We're gonna go through how you got to be with Gun Club, how you got inspired. We're gonna go through all your fashion takes and stuff like that. You ready for that?
Let's get it, let's go.
Say less. So what inspired your brand, bro? How did you start out? What?
You know, I feel like I've always been into fashion, but I used to play football.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to play football. I've always liked fashion. My mum was a dressmaker, my grandma was a dressmaker. Right. So it's always been like
in your blood, you feel me?
Yeah, it's always been in my family, but I never thought I was gonna start a brand.
Okay.
It was only till when I started working with like a football agency and I saw that basically they had fashion, they had music, they had the events, they had loads of different things going on. So I've always wanted to have something like that.
Okay,
so that kind of inspired me to basically start Gun Club.
Okay.
So that's kind of where it all came about.
Okay, so that's dope, bro. That's dope. Your mom was a dressmaker, bro. It was written in the stars. That's what I'm hearing.
Whatever falls into your path, innit?
100%.
So I guess so, man.
100%.
Literally, I guess so, man. But yeah.
Well, yeah. I was gonna ask, fashion-wise, do you have any like designers? Do you do runway fashion? Is that something that interests you?
You know, it is with my brand's more like it's street, innit?
100%.
But obviously, recently I've kind of developed a thing where I call it street with class.
Ooh.
So like. The street with class thing for me is like, there's two different meanings to it. One is the style and then one is the personality. Okay. So the personality side of it is being me. 100%. Come from the street, but I've been in environments where I would say a lot of people from the street either want to be or they're not always there. So like these classy environments, these different sort of type of events, industries, just how the world perceive it as class, sort of thing. So me coming from the street and adapting into that environment is what's made me the street with the class thing. Okay. And then obviously when it comes to the style, it's like, let's just say for example, you might have a hoodie. Yeah. People can wear it in the street way, but I might style it with the cargo pants, which I might wear with like, let's just say, the lambins, and put it into a class way where I can go out to the club. Elevate whatever, or you can wear it like with the Rick Owens or whatever. So there's different ways of styling it. So that's how I got the street with class sort of thing going on.
100%, that's dope, bro.
So yeah,
that's real dope. So speaking of designers, I know that you don't mess with the high fashion.
Yeah, I look at high fashion.
I see you got the lambins on feet, bro.
Yeah, no, so like I appreciate high fashion, but for me it's like, I appreciate high fashion, but then it's like, I know where my brand lies from how I've started it. So for me it's like it's more of a culture thing. Like my brand is not just a clothing line. 100%. There's more to it that I want to do in the future. 100%. But for now, I'm running with the fashion because that's where my passion's at. Okay. But in the long run, as a businessman, there's other
So where you were saying you was inspired earlier with the whole having everything under one umbrella, you want to eventually branch out and do everything.
Yeah, 100%. Nah, that's lit, obviously, the fashion thing, I enjoy it. It's working.
Nah, so it is 100%. You know, it's like
yeah. So I can't complain, and I got to make the most out of it. So that's what I'm here to do, and obviously try and make an influence for other people. So
100%. So what do you think? If you was to kind of bring your brand all into one thing, like one saying, one phrase, one motivational thing, like one motto, what would you say?
Boy.
For the people them at home, what does your brand stand for? What does it represent?
It's mad for, cool. It's weird because I've got loads of different phrases for the brand, innit? But if I want to break it down so everyone can understand, it's like, for me, gone is more of a self-belief thing.
Okay.
Like, a lot of people see gone and think, yeah, gone clear, made it, this and that.
Yeah.
But one thing that I want to portray to people so they can understand that, I know people that already made it, that already have money, but they don't think they're gone.
Okay.
So therefore, it's a self-belief thing.
Yeah.
You don't have to have money to be gone.
Yeah.
You don't need to be up there to be gone. It's a belief thing. So whatever you're doing, like if you're doing something and you have that belief in yourself, you're gone.
100%.
No one can tell you what level you're on because there's a belief from within yourself. And that's what keeps me going, sort of thing. You get what I'm saying?
That self-belief, because you're gone.
Yeah. So if I wake up and I say, yeah, man's gone.
Yeah.
Like, I'm already on the stepping stool to becoming gone, sort of thing. So
100%.
it's just giving me that motivational booster. So that's what I want, basically, the buyers or the fans or supporters to feel when they see or wear Gone Club, basically.
You want them to get that self-belief.
Yeah, for
them
themselves.
to feel like they can do anything.
And that's where the club comes in, to be part of the club, and the Gone Club.
No, 100%.
So that's that. So yeah, man.
No, that's dope, man. I mess with the whole idea behind it, because a lot of people, they don't have like a message behind a brand.
Yeah.
And that brings me to another point. So a lot of people that are starting their own brands now, what do you think about that whole?
You know, there's nothing wrong with it. I feel like it's a bit oversaturated, but that's business at the end of the
100%.
day. But I feel like whoever gets into it, or if you want to get into it, make sure you love it.
Yeah.
Make sure you have a passion for it. A lot of people just get into it because they think you can make a quick flip or quick money, which you probably can. Your friends might buy it. But the most important thing with having a fashion brand is about attracting an audience and building an audience that you don't really know, that you want to connect with.
100%.
So that's the hard part. So one thing that I do say is that just enjoy it, because there's always different steps.
Yeah,
like, there's always a time where you might hit a block. And when you hit that block, if you're not mentally ready for it, you're just gonna come down.
If you don't have the passion for it, we were talking about that before.
So everything's about having the passion, enjoy it, love it, be patient, because everyone's time comes differently.
No, 100%. You literally answered my next question, because I was gonna say anyone that's starting, what advice would you have for them? But you just gave them the keys right there, just move right into it. But yeah, no. How did you come to the price point for your clothes?
That's a good question.
That's
a good question. I feel like I had to kind of be reasonable from how I started out.
100%.
Because when I first started, it kind of took off. We got exposed straight away. So it was a thing where it was like, cool, I've got this exposure. We set a certain price, but I've always wanted to make my things affordable.
Yeah.
Only just because.
I mess with that.
For me, growing up, I haven't come from, would I say, a wealthy background or whatever. People have to either do certain things or work hard to get these nice clothes. We like nice things. So if I'm making nice products and some people might not be able to afford it, I'm not gonna make it too expensive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it reasonable, but I'm not gonna make it too cheap either.
No,
because I don't want it to be that easily accessible.
Yeah.
So for me, I kind of tried to hit the middle, depending on the quality, depending on how much I'm getting it for. Everything all just depends on that, to be honest. But I don't try and make things too expensive. Yeah. But just a reasonable.
Just somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, just somewhere in the middle.
I feel like you'll satisfy the younger you, like when you was in second year or something, you would have gone and caught
because obviously nowadays everyone's looking at independent brands. Yeah. Obviously before, there wasn't that many independent brands 100%. As there was now, innit? So a lot of guys are now making cool clothing, but for affordable prices. So it's like, hey, I might as well get this Gone Club hoodie, but then I might get these, let's just say, expensive trainers and mix it. Instead of me breaking the bank and getting this expensive thing there and expensive thing there. So why don't I mix it? So that's the same thing with my brand. I want people to come and see I can wear this with the high-end stuff, because it all fits into one.
That's the personality.
At the end of the day, it's all clothes anyway.
100%.
So it's not really that deep, but yeah. So that's why the price went.
That's cool, man.
Like a decent price.
Nah, 100%. So for your personal style, how would you describe your personal style?
Me?
Yeah.
My personal style is me. I mean, for me, in my opinion, I don't think there's no such thing as style. Style is you.
That's mad.
Literally, style is you. It speaks to you, innit? So for me, I might wear something that the guy up the road might not want to wear.
No, 100%.
But then that person might not be able to wear what I wear because it works with me.
No, facts.
So I feel like it's whatever looks good to your body.
No, 100%.
That's style. So that's why I don't feel like there's no right or wrong. So for me, when they say, what's my style? I just say me.
No, 100%.
My style is me.
I mess with that because I feel like one of the most important things about fashion that a lot of people tend to forget is that you should wear the clothes shouldn't wear you. Like a lot of people out here just wearing something because of the name or whatever.
But you know what it is? It's a confidence thing, innit? You gotta feel comfortable in what you're wearing, innit? So for me, I'm slim, so you're not gonna see me in a slim tight tee like that. I need to wear something that covers my arms,
a little bit
so
baggy
I can feel
and that.
comfortable.
So
for me, that's why I dress how I dress. So yeah, man, it's just me. Innit?
No, 100%. No, that's dope, bro.
Yeah.
And I'll probably just say, is there anything that you want to tell your fans and that out there? Anyone that's messing with Gun Club at the moment? Anyone that's gonna be messing with Gun Club in the near future? What you got coming?
I was gonna say that to camera there.
Yeah, go on.
Thank you for everyone's supporting so far. This is just a start. We're literally just getting started. And yeah, whatever you lot are doing, just feel gone, man. Like literally, no one can tell you nothing. You lot are all gone. Like whether you're playing football, you're a hairstylist, you want to be a doctor, just believe in yourself. That's what the brand is about, innit? Like having that self-belief to get to the next step. Always a step ahead.